Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing some knotless box braids on myself. This is the hair that I'm going to be using, and these are the tools that I'm going to be using. Whenever you're doing knotless braids, I would definitely recommend using a braiding rack. Prepping your hair before inserting the pieces in your braids definitely cuts down braiding time. I did purchase this rack off of Amazon and will link it down below. I also purchased this three-way mirror off Amazon. When doing my own hair, it can be difficult for me to see the back of my head to get my parts straight and make sure everything looks neat. So I knew this would be helpful and make my braid process easier. I will have this link down below as well. So for these knotless braids, I just separated my hair into 3 pieces, then begin braiding down 2 or 3 times before inserting the hair. I added about 2 to 3 pieces of hair per braid.
this isn't my life. Let's pretend it was a great night. Let's pretend that it was real nice. Let's pretend that it's a movie. Let's pretend that it's a story. Let's pretend that it was glorious. Cause that's where I do my best work. That's where I see my real worth. In fiction you just can't get hurt.
I wanted to add some curls to these braids, so here I am adding some rollers before dipping the ends in hot water to achieve the look.
Imaginary world. In the imaginary. Can you imagine for me? In the imaginary. Can you imagine for me? Let's pretend that it's a dream life. Let's pretend that it's a dream house. Let's pretend that it's all good vibes for once. Let's pretend that it's a safe place. Let's pretend that it's a safe haven, while the outside just keeps fading. Oh, cause that's where I do my best work. That's where I see my real worth. In fiction you just can't get hurt. In the imaginary world, that's where I do my best work. That's where I put myself first. That's where in fiction you just can't get hurt. In the imaginary world, in the imaginary. Can you imagine for me? In the imaginary world. Can you imagine for me? I'm building a world nobody can get to. Put up a fence so I finally get to. Take a deep breath, sit back and relax. Building a world nobody can get to. Put up a fence so I finally get to. Take a deep breath, sit back and relax. I love it in the imaginary world. Can you imagine for me? In the imaginary. Can you imagine
Okay, you guys, so this was the final look. I absolutely love how these braids turned out. The curls really reminded me of the French curl look. Here I'm just playing around with the hair, trying to see what side I liked it best on, but my braids weren't tight at all and the hair was super lightweight. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also check out my Instagram page, Keisen Styles, to see more of my work. I'm not only trying to grow my business, but also this channel, so your support is appreciated. Thanks so much for watching.